Now, I know you all know the song Stayin' Alive. That's the beat you want to go with. So, stayin' alive, stayin' alive. Julie, once again, we're parked along Route 50 just past Sulphur Spring Road, and I just spoke with Sergeant Kiddo at the Frederick County Sheriff's Office a moment ago. He has confirmed they are out here searching for a suspect. Look at the memorial. It's only grown since Sunday. Friends and family have come by to pay their respects, laying flowers, stuffed animals, and 4 wooden crosses, all to remember Mark, Amanda, Caleb, and Tyler Rowe. Take a look at this. This is the 8th Street Bridge off Commerce Avenue. You wouldn't even know it. It's underwater, and that over there is actually a refrigerator, just some of the debris that was carried away. I am friends with fans of Matt Damon on Facebook, so basically he and I are
Matt Damon. But I got a better one for you. You're only 1 degree of separation from me. So doesn't that make her?
That
makes you feel?
Matt Damon.
I know.
Lauren, this is the 83rd annual Volunteer Firefighters Parade. Now, if I look and sound a little jittery, it is because I am rising up about 70 feet in the air right now for the drop zone ride at the carnival, one of many that folks are coming out. So to help relieve some of my jitters, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the carnival. 83rd year, all the money raised goes to a great cause to support the volunteer firefighters in Front Royal. So to help them with their operational costs, things like renovating their building, keeping their trucks operating, and bringing in more volunteers. So an excellent opportunity for folks to come out and support one of the big organizations in the community that's helping keep you and your family safe. Oh, we are about to drop in a little bit. Folks, I suggest you turn the volumes on your television down because I'm sorry, I can promise you I am going to scream. Apologize in advance. Folks around me are looking just as nervous as I am. But please, before we drop, come. From biting winds, I want to go back in, to icy snow, all in just a few hours. I caught up with these 3 high schoolers as they were walking home, a 3-mile hike they say they were not dressed for.
We just can't feel our legs or hands or faces.
My dad told me to wear my ski jacket today, which I obviously didn't. No, whatever. It's not that cold.
It's a bad day just to wear a t-shirt and a jacket.
While the snow caught everyone by surprise, some folks were a little more prepared for the windy cold snap.
Kids, they're wearing multiple layers, and in the stroller, cover them up with the rain shield. It actually does a little greenhouse effect and keeps them nice and warm, too.
Long johns, wool socks, you name it.
Chris Rosenberger and his crew were wearing it. He says they started work along Millwood Avenue at 7:30 this morning when it felt like 11 degrees outside.
It's just, it's bitter out here right now.
Wow. It was really cold.
Which is why Roy Harris, also an outdoor worker, was glad to have the day off.
I had some remodeling and stuff I was going to do for a friend. He told me, well, it's too cold, don't do it today.
A common thread for all these folks, though, hope that this cold snap thaws out. In Winchester,
Margaritaville weather. Whatever it is in Margaritaville.
Sarah Robarge in your community. Bears were actually here raiding those trash cans. This is one of the people from the apartment complexes coming out here to scare the bears away. He just came out, honked his horn to get the bears out of the area and away from the people. Just seconds before I shot that video, this is what local resident Matthew Grigsby and I were standing in front of.
You see that every day daily, 2 or 3 times a day. They got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, when I first seen it, it was pretty amazing because, you know, you don't see like bears interacting like this in public. You know, you only see it on National Geographic television or something.
Now it's just part of Grigsby's and this furry family's routine.
They don't never do nothing but make a big old mess. They just trash mongers. Look at the little bear. See the little bear? They getting training. That's called trashed up training right there.
Grigsby isn't the only one seeing bears. This is some video Bob Williams took from inside his living room window in Front Royal.
I have a surveillance camera monitor that I was looking at, and around 4 o'clock, Mama was on my front porch.
Problems dealing with this are dumpsters.
Deputy Butch Carper is an animal control officer. He drove me around to some of the bear hotspots in town.
We tell the folks, you know, remove the source. Make sure the garbage is locked up. Make sure that the bird feeders are taken down.
Deputy Carper actually responded to a bear call earlier this morning. He says most of the time the bears get scared off when they hear a loud noise. like a siren. Deputy Carper wants to remind folks bears are not just cute animals.
This is a wildlife you're dealing with. Unpredictable. You do not know what this animal may do or may not do. If it's a mom and cubs, you come between the cubs and you're in for a rude awakening because you're liable to see a 300 or 400 pound bear come charging at you, and you're not going to outrun it.
In Front Royal, Sarah Robarge in your community. Thanks, guys. High stakes for Clark County. The rest of their schedule are all district opponents, including tonight's matchup against the Manassas Park Cougars. Now, last year, the Cougars beat Clark County, the Eagles' only regular season loss. Big question tonight, can Coach Parker in a single wing pull off a win, putting them in good position for a district title? Let's get you right to the field, where the Eagles defense trying to hold the Cougars down. Manassas Park in the red zone on their first drive. Nick Helmick gets the tackle, makes it 3rd down. Next play, Cougar QB decides to use his legs. Clark D says no way. They hold the home team to a field goal. It's 3-0 Cougars. Later, Clark ball. Here comes Jesse Smoot out of that single wing, dancing around the Cougars defense. Finally gets pushed down. It's 3rd down with a minute left in the first. Next play, QB Drew Pace decides to throw, looking for Smoot, but the pass gets picked off. Cougars take advantage. They drive it in for a touchdown. That's how they start the second quarter. Clark tries to answer back. Here's Pace using that arm. This time it's good. Gets it to Alex Sefton, but the Eagles can't turn it for a score. Then later, less than a minute in the half, Drew Pace throws another nice pass to Alex Sefton, but the ball comes loose and the Cougars are all over it with just 34 seconds to go. But wait, very next play, Manassas Park chucks it. Connor Schendow finds it, sneaks through the Cougars O-line, keeps the ball moving, goes down at the 45, 17 seconds left in the half. Next play, Clark hoping to rally a touchdown, but the pass gets picked off again. That's how they end the first half. Eagles able to put up 8 points in the second half, but they fall to Manassas Park. Final score 17-8. Guys, back to you.